Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
And a peek into the locker room. The players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparation. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Norman Powell.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Leonard, the veterans, set on the wings. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Harden in at the 1. And for the Wizards, they've got Chris Middleton, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Sarr, and it's Champagnie at the power forward position. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Here's Leonard. He played a great game against Boston. Batum finds Leonard. 6 on the shot clock.
Working some magic inside. Leonard so polished.
The Wizards on offense. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Out to the right wing. Fires from the corner. Champagnie, that's good.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Champagnie. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Leonard finds some space, and it falls all over the rim and in.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
Here's Brogdon. Harden with the defensive effort.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one's good. Leonard's got 6. Here's Middleton. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Left side, Brogdon. This one for 3. Washington again can't hit.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Harden. Washington with a rebound. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
The Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich has checked in for Powell. Brogdon with a bucket.
Brogdon right now picking out his spots there. Straight line drive and then powers right through it to score.
Outside Harden. Middleton against Leonard. Sarr pulls it in. And it's Brogdon with the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. Pass to Middleton. Outside for Brogdon. Launches it. Hits the three-pointer. Give him 8.
Now, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Batum outside. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Sarr pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And it's Brogdon missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And here's Leonard. Give him 8. With the teardrop. The shot no good. Washington's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Coulibaly. There's the triple. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. 2 for 1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Batum against George. Here's Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the triple. Leonard's got 11 points.
Great shooter off that quick release. Kawhi expecting the pass and did the rest.
Sarr passes to Brogdon. From deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Leonard with the ball. 11 points in the game. Puts up a 3. It's
Can he get it off in time?
Counts at the buzzer.
That's a feel good.
Wow. It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustmts get made.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Simmons in at the 5 down low.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard. But Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team. 12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Here's Leonard. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Timeout.
Leonard's got 16 points now.
And this is a nice outburst on the scoring end for Kawhi. He's been looking for his shot and connecting each trip down.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Wizards leading by 3. Kispert outside. Launches a 3. Champagne's shot is off. Well, Los Angeles shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Powell passes to Jones. Here's Leonard. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
That one's good from Kispert on the assist by Holmes.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
On the wing, Jones. A little mid-range shot is up. It's rebounded by Washington.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Out to the right wing. Here's Champagnie. Drills it from deep. And now an 8-point Washington lead.
I just love the ball movement.
The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, B.A., dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, B.A.
That one goes in.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Kispert outside. The three is up. And again, Washington with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Leonard. The shot that time not on target.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Brogdon's checked in for Kispert. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Brogdon's got 14.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Powell outside. Pass to Harden. The three. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his fourth rebound in this one. Now Brogdon, defended by Harden. Let's go with a three. And again, Washington with a triple.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
All right, Harden still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Washington leading by 15. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Harden the pass to Powell.
Tipped. And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Carrington. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harden. Off with the layup. What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for Washington, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 three-pointers in the game. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Taking a look at the Clippers. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I got to say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say they are making it look easy. Here in this early part of the season, at least. And now looking at this one, you got to be impressed with how outstanding Malcolm Brogdon has been.
How about the play of Malcolm
Brogdon so far, man. Such a steady, intelligent player on both ends of the floor. Right now, he's got the game, and he's got it going on.
A natural leader. Teammates look up to him. He's been feeling it and riding that wave of momentum. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Wizards leading by 13. All right, let's get an update on Corey Kispert from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Wizards. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Back to Harden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Champagnie. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Champagnie's got 17.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
You know, right now for the Wizards, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Powell outside. Batum outside. Pass to Harden. Count it. Give him 8.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Wizards leading by 15. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up.
You don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon, and he's capable of drawing that foul.
First one falls for him. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Powell outside. Second shot opportunity, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Just think of how much of a difference Kawhi Leonard is for this team when he's healthy.
He's off on the first. And despite his injury history, Kawhi still has the ability to take over games, Brent.
Yeah, does it feel, B.A., that Kawhi sometimes is even more patient and more deliberate in the way he delivers in games? I think he's the type of talent that can slow himself and the game down at his will and still be a lockdown defender. How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
Clippers trail by 18. Powell outside. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Middleton passes to Champagnie. Koulibaly on the wing. From behind the arc. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. That shot missing. Good D by Middleton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
And using every part of his 6'5", 229-pound frame, Brogdon forces the defense to foul.
And that one falls for Brogdon. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Outside Harden. Batum finds Bogdanovich. With some arc. And he gets the bucket.
Nice floater, Bogdanovich. Some room. Got it off. He'll take it.
Harden against Brogdon. Three-pointer. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Brogdon against Harden. Leonard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. He shoots it. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Leonard. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Washington making some changes. Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. And it's George in for Champagnie. Simmons has checked in for the Clippers. Jones comes in for Batum. Washington again can't hit. Clippers trail by 19. Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Brogdon, the pass to Holmes. To the paint. Outside for Brogdon. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Brogdon's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Soft touch off the glass. Brogdon's got 13 in the second half.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now Leonard. 19 points in the game. Here he goes. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Carrington. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Washington, up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, it's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. Chris Dunn is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Bogdanovich finds Powell. Yep, that one goes.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Washington leading by 17. Pass to Carrington. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Johnson. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Knocks down the long J. And the Wizards lead by 20.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Dunn, the pass to Zubac. Now Bogdanovich over Kispert. Bogdanovich, no good. Here's Carrington, defended by Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Kispert. And again, Washington with a triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Washington making some changes. Vukcevic comes in for Holmes, and Middleton subbed in for Jones. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Batum is checked in for Jones. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Dunn, the pass to Bogdanovich. Powell outside. The deep 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Zubac screen for 3. Powell hits the trifecta. Powell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
Middleton outside. Shoots over Powell. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Dunn, the pass to Powell. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Zubac. Shot clock at 6. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Middleton against Batum. Launches a 3. Another miss by Middleton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
With the step back, Powell passes to Batum. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brett, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoffs basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
Pass to Bey. Kispert on the wing. From behind the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's kind of the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Malcolm Brogdon.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Carrington. The shot's good.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Free throw good, Simmons. So hits one and misses one at the line. From deep, Johnson can't get it to fall. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Malcolm, you guys are playing with a lot of confidence. What do wins like this one say about the team?
Man, we're a really good team. We got to come to play every night, but we can compete. We can beat anybody.
One win at a time. Thanks, Malcolm.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Malcolm Brogdon.
Thanks for watching. I'll probably be back on later today. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. We'll be on later. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share. Victory hand.